Good job.
Don't feel bad. You need to relax sometimes. Like, especially,
I
like,
do.
I don't know.
I really
These
do.
people are
Oh
annoying.
yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not like putting my all into my TikTok anymore like I was before. And I know that. And that's okay.
But what are you really supposed to do, though? Like,
Right?
you're supposed to just keep letting these people be dickbags to you constantly?
Exactly. Like all I care about and all I'm working towards is being and talking and telling people about my podcast. It's literally all I want to talk about. That's it. I don't mind people asking me questions about the podcast that like I didn't maybe necessarily answer on the video. Like I'm totally down with that. But that's all I want to talk about. Anything podcast related. So if it's an episode I've already done, no problem. Talk like all the live long day about it.
Right? That's what I'm saying. We don't mind answering questions about the podcast or anything, but when they keep asking questions about like
Yep.
your job and this and that, it gets
Like
really
I'm
annoying.
over it. Like I'm not even promoting myself right now for that. Like there's so many of you are like, "Oh, I want an appointment. Okay, come Monday, come Monday, come Monday." Like you know, like I don't really care about any of that stuff. Like that's just now my job. Like I don't want to talk about my job anymore. I want to talk about these cases. I kept telling them in the video on the live. I kept saying, "Look, I need 10,000 of you guys to go over there. That's what I need. 10,000 of you." Like, and then they were like, "Oh, does downloading?" Because people didn't understand when I kept saying downloading. I said downloading means watching. I said, for instance, I got the echoey version of my second episode. I'm like, it'll always be that echoey version because that's the one that I downloaded. When you listen to something, you are downloading it. Doesn't matter how much of it you listen to. That's the great part about the podcast. It doesn't matter how long they listen.
Well, I do. Because they can't rate us until they listen to the whole thing.
Oh yeah, of course they can't rate us until they listen to the whole thing. You're not wrong about that, but I mean
So it does matter because we need them to listen to it all so they can give us a 5-star rating. So then Podbean and Spotify will put it out there in suggestions for other people. Like, oh, you've listened to this true crime podcast before. Here's another podcast. Freaked Out might be similar to what you're looking for. The higher the ratings we get, the more Spotify and them will push us out.
Right, and it's funny because even our like you don't even have to have a good fucking rating as long as they rate it. Because Spotify, like that means even if they didn't like it, they still listen to the whole thing. They had one person gave me a bad review. They gave me a 0 star. Sorry, a 1 star. But they could only rate me if they had listened to the whole thing. And that was my very first episode they did that with. So who knows if that was like just somebody being a dick or...
It was probably fucking Emmett or one of those fucking losers.
Yeah. It's stop it! Stop it! It's
Fucking hell.
right though.
Please stop knocking on our fucking door.
But like right though with the fucking knocking, like holy hell. I cannot wait because when we do Amazon stuff, I'm literally gonna tell our people like, please do not knock on the door. I'm gonna put a big fucking sign. Our dogs are crazy. They will go off. And you know that this is the only reason I've been going on these lives, is just to make sure I get this shit taken care of with this nonsense. Like, I just trying to, like, I know it's super annoying and repetitive, and I agree. I'm gonna stop like, I'm gonna just ignore the people's comments to me. I'm gonna start ignoring people's questions to me about readings and stuff. And then the most I'll say is any booking related questions you can take to the website. And then if anyone's like asking me personal questions or about how I did this and how I did this, you can actually find those details out on my podcast.
Exactly. Like I tell everybody all the time, like when they keep asking these stuff, I'm like, actually, that's on the first episode of our podcast. So like, go check it out, because I shouldn't have to answer it anymore. Like when someone was like, wait a second. I didn't know that Landon had abilities.
They love saying that one. Well, you would know that if you watched our podcast, which means that you haven't listened to our podcast, because you would know that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to the one person. I was like, actually, if you watched our podcast, we talk about that in our very first episode. About me having abilities, as well as Liz.
Fucking a-holes. That's what I'm going to start saying now. I'm like, oh, that means you definitely haven't watched our podcast. So please go check it out. That's what I'm going to start saying. Oh, that means you haven't watched our podcast. Go check it out. Link in bio.
Fucking sluts.
There was a person in this fucking house just dancing.
That is not surprising.
I have somebody watching me. Move it! I'm gonna start getting all of these ones uploaded once we're done here.
Yeah, we have a lot there.
The good news is they don't necessarily have to be cut because we've won every single game. Not even just one more.
Why are you walking all the way out here? Since when do you come out and about? Oh shit,
Ooh.
they burnt your house down.
Oh, I see. Yay, yay. I need a chest. I need a chest, motherfuck.
There's a chest right there.
Oh my god. I just got knocked the fuck down.
Butter bar. Come on down to the butter bar. Oh, look at all this shit back here. Oh, Anadrop is about to be here. Come on, drop. Come down to me now, motherfucker.
Hmm?
Jesus, you're taking forever. Not gonna lie, that one's kind of released. Yep, you heard that right. Waste. Wasted. Bullshit. There was nothing good. Welcome down to the butter barn. Okay, asshole. Piece of shit. Definitely boxing. It's interesting though that she calls him her husband.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people seem to do that.
A lot of people do. That aren't married. They just say it. And they're like, well, like we are sort of together that long. Like they've committed themselves to each other in that way, you know. But no. I just think it take away from the actual portion of it, but that's my own opinion.
That's what I'm saying, like if you're not actually married, like you can't say my spouse, it's not your spouse. Oh, here's somebody. Seriously. Oh, that was our bounty.
Yay.
He had bullshit. Oh shit! There's somebody sitting right here. That was a real player. They were literally sitting right here. They were literally like this, sitting right behind here. And they were just sitting here. And then when they saw me, that's when they got up and started
Yeah, it
shooting
makes
that.
sense because there's 2 people watching me currently.
They have to be. I don't even know how they're watching you and not me when I'm the one who just killed them, but okay.
Right? They're also in like a bot lobby, so they're expecting us to be bots. That's why. But I don't get the part where.
I don't know either. I'm just a little unsure.
I couldn't imagine having another fucking person in my house. Like, ever again.
Me neither. Like, I don't know, like, maybe. It would take a lot. It would take a lot for me. Like, I would really have to know the person. Like, really know who they are. And, like, there would be no room for...
And there would certainly not be no bitch in our fucking house if me and you are not both there at the same time all the time.
Right? Two people left.
There's a
there's one.
bitch. Oh shit.
Where is yours? Well, there's only one more person left, and that was not their teammate before they died right away. Where are you, you skank slut? Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, wow.